If you want just the sign, you can get just the sign. There we go. Let me go check on YouTube. Richard is busy getting caught up on orders. So, I told him, don't worry about jumping in and helping. Concentrate on that. Right? Okay. We're good. Let me see. Can I pin that? Yep, pin it. Okay, I'm going to be watching comments on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mom. Hello, hello. Let's take a drink of coffee and get started. Okay, here's the sign. Let me plug the glue gun in. This is 8-inch. It's like farmhouse welcome. It has this heart, this like faux wood heart in the middle, sunflowers, the red, cream check, 10-inch. And then the kit comes with this red and black mesh. Trash can. And some tubing and ribbon. This is no bow. So this is a great project for those that don't add bows to their designs, okay? Why did I have an alarm going off? That was so strange. Let me get that. What else did I need? Nothing from there. Discombobulated today. My glue. There's not that much in here. Oof. I haven't been live in the morning in such a long time, like forever, and that's okay. So I'm gonna take this, and when I add the mounting squares to my signs, I like to do it going on the side. So I'm just gonna take it like this, kind of make sure it's even, and then just flip it over. Take the backing off. Last time I added glue to the backing. We don't want to do that. Yep, it's only 9:45 here. So we had a good trip to California. If you were following along, I tried to unplug as much as I could to be with my family. We stayed at my Aunt Susie's house, Jim and Sue's house, and then we went and saw my best friend and all of her family. And then we drove home yesterday. There was a lot of bad weather. It was crazy. It was just so crazy. So it was a good, quick trip. I got sunburnt a little bit. You can kind of see the mosquitoes ate us all up. I forgot how the mosquitoes used to love me when I lived there, and we got ate up. So this is what it looks like. I just put the DAP on there, kind of pressed it down a little bit. There's no glue coming on the outside, so as soon as the glue gun gets hot, we will glue around it. Okay, let me grab pipe cleaners. I have some here. Hi, Brenda. So when you're looking at our wreath bases, we call these wreath bases. There's 8. You're just gonna put a pipe cleaner around all 8 of them. On the mini wreaths, I tried cutting the pipe cleaner in half. There's just not enough. I didn't like how skinny it was, so pipe cleaners are pretty cheap. Just use the whole thing. And if you're into making attachments, you can save the cutoffs or just toss them. I have so many saved pieces that I don't need to save anymore. They're just too much. Let me turn this a little bit so I can see. There we go. So how was your weekend? It's August 1st. Oh, we do still have our birthday celebration giveaway going on. Tomorrow's Richard's birthday, and we are giving away lots of prizes. So if you give me a second, I will post that link in here. And all you have to do is you sign up with your email. I don't send spammy emails. And you can get more entries if you follow me on different places. Like all of my social media is there. So it's up to you how many entries you want to get. Since it's Richard's 40th, we are picking 40 winners. I know it's crazy, but why not, right? Okay, so now I have all the ties on here. You can save one for, look, this, oh, I got my extra stuff over here. You can save one to hang it from. I just loop a pipe cleaner here. If you have jute string, like we have some of this string. I even have some of this. This is like wired, but it looks like twig. Like, yeah, it looks like a twig. You can use some of that or rope or whatever, but look at how cute that is with just that extra pipe cleaner on there. Do I know a Sue Barnes from Oklahoma? No, ma'am. I don't. Okay, so on this, if you're following along, this is a 10-inch base, 8 ties. This is a 5-yard roll of mesh, and we're gonna cut them at 22 inches, okay? So we need 8 of these. This is very similar to doing a candle base. So if you're into the candle bases, you can kind of just replicate the same thing, but it's with the wreath base, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 3 more. Look at me using my left hand. 6. Hello. 7, and then 1 more. So the reason why I say 22 inches is, look, sometimes the end of this roll is wacko, and you don't want to get caught making something and being short. So see the end of this roll? If we had done 23 inches or 25 inches, we wouldn't have had enough, but we have enough with 22 inches. And let me get everything ready. Let me get everything ready, because I know some people like that stuff. Good morning. Please zoom in. I can zoom in a little bit. So what I did with the tubing is I just made it even. Look, taking the 2 ends, going to the end, here's going to be a cut, here's another cut. So putting all of this together, there should be 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So now I'm going to cut this like that, and then bring all the loops over here, and then I'll have all my pieces for my 8 ties. Okay, so there's that. The ribbon is already at 8 inches. Let me see if I have my little tailboard here. Oh, it's up here. Yep, these are already 8 inches. Double check, or use your tailboard and cut your own ribbon. So I'm just going to trim these up. So mini wreath. Make your own, or you can get this as a kit. And the reason why we do the kit, some people love the kits, you guys. They are so fun. We get to go through our stuff, put these fun things together for you, or you can just recreate it yourself. Some of you have a lot of supplies. Just go shopping in your own stash, you know? So, very hot Florida. Ooh. we had enough humidity. It's so gross. I don't know how people do it every single day. How are the kids doing? They are amazing. They're getting ready to start school next week. So today they were like, can we stay home so we can rest? Okay. So funny. They're getting so big and we have to get new stuff, new school clothes, because they have practically outgrown everything that they own. So that's always fun. If you guys want to know what I'm doing, I'm doing the dovetail over the trash can right here so it doesn't go everywhere. I'm really trying hard I am doing better with making sure my stuff goes in the trash can and not on the floor. Okay? Perfect. Okay, that's all done. That's done. This is for the hanger. We're going to leave that out. Now we can put this stuff together. So we have, look, the red and where'd the sign go? We have the red and cream check. We have sunflowers. And this would be cute if you wanted to add little sunflowers. Trying to keep this cost down as low as possible with no bow. This is a fun little like white elephant gift. Cheer me up gift, whatever you want to make it for your friend, for yourself. This is fun. I think the kit is only $15. Let me see. Let me refresh my memory. Yes, the kit is $15. Okay, let me put this in here. You guys, I had left my glue gun on, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. It might be all gummed up in there. No, it's coming out a little bit. It doesn't want to go through. This is funny. It's on. Let's see. Nope, it's in there. Okay, I'm committed now. We gotta get this moving. I think I ruined my glue gun. You guys, I think I ruined my glue gun. Okay, well, guess what? We're not gonna glue because I made a boo-boo. So, at this point, you would add hot glue around the edge because you want the black part to stick to the wood. If you just do the black part, this plastic part, in my experience being here in Las Vegas with the heat, it comes apart from the sticky part. So you have the wood, the sticky part, the black part, this plastic. I want to glue the plastic to the wood, but that is not acting right, so we're just gonna skip over it. Okay, here's the mesh. I'm just gonna do a little curl on the end, so it's like this. See the little curls? I know it's hard to see, I'm wearing a dark shirt. Let's see the little curls, and then you can just ruffle it down the middle of the mesh like that. We're gonna place this right here in the tie. I've done this 100,000 million times on the bigger frame. So with anything we do, it's just the technique. Any mesh, any length of mesh that you're gonna do, whatever fits your base. This is a 10-inch base, so if we put 12-inch mesh on here, it's gonna be crazy, right? So we're using little 5.5-inch mesh. And I'm just spreading this apart. Let me get out of the way so you can kind of see. So it's fun. Hi, Lynn. So curl or roll up that outside. Then I'm just putting it right on the mat and ruffle right down the middle. If you have a clip, you can clip the end and do it that way. whatever's easiest. I have to tell you guys something so funny. So last month we had a vendor stop by. They wanted to do our water service, and I was like, we already get water. Richard does it. We have our own machine, you know. We didn't need it. He was like, well, I'm going to give you 3 bottles of water. You're going to get 4 bottles of water. 2 right now. And I was like, okay. And 2 in 2 weeks. Or no, 2 in another week. And I'm like, okay, put you on the route. Signed me up, right? Well, let me tell you, we never got another bottle of water from them. The driver never showed up. And this guy was like, we're doing a new customer initiative. I'm like, okay, well, is this how you treat new customers? So then I got, because they have my email address. So then I got an invoice. And then he texted me saying, we sent you a statement. And I'm like, a statement for what? So, long story short, it's going on 6 weeks. I never received any water. I told them to come pick up their bottles. And now I'm about to do a invoice and charge them storage fees because we still have their bottles here. It's been like 6 weeks. So they sent me another text, or they sent me another email, and I just replied back, what is this charge for? Because I already told them, cancel me. I don't owe you any money. They're trying to charge me service fee. Service fee for what? You didn't service me. Which is sad because we were going to go for it, you know? Anyways, this is what it's going to start to look like. So I did every other one, and I'm going to put all these little layers on here. Take your ribbon, fold it in half. I do a crease where that fold is. That's where I'm going to do my little ruffle, and then put the tubing on. So I just wanted to share that with you. They said, oh, the driver ran out of water. Well, it's been 6 weeks. What's up with that, right? Crazy. Take your tubing, I just fold it over like this, bring it together. It's like this little bow tie. I like my loops a little bit bigger than the ends, so I like the way that looks. I'm gonna trim these all at the same time. I also wanna make sure that my ribbon is coming down and out and not so much an X, because when I put that sign on, it's going to cover the whole middle. Let me move this over here so you guys can kind of see. There we go. So it's gonna look like this. See how the sign covers the whole middle? If I have my ribbon right there, it'll get covered. And I still have to put the next layer of mesh on, so I'm gonna have these coming out like that. So it's gonna look like this. See how they're coming out? That's what I want to do. These are 1.5 inch. This is a mini wreath, so we have all the baby stuff. We have 1.5 inch ribbon. Tubing is, what did we get out of this? 18 inches? 16 inches. And there's 8 ties. Linda, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I unsubscribed from their text messages and their email that they've been sending, but they sent me that invoice, and I was like, what is this for? I never heard back from them. I asked, is this how you treat all your customers? I thought this was a new customer initiative, because that's what the guy told me. I feel bad for him, but I'm sorry, 6 weeks and still nobody's stopped by? We just fill the water ourselves. So I didn't need their water. Plus we have our own machine. That's the most of the cost is renting the stupid machine. We have our own water dispenser, so we just put the bottles of water on top. So anyways, I don't even know. Okay, this is the last one, then we'll do the next layer of mesh. There. This is what this looks like. Now, second layer. Hi, Judy. The ribbon is 8 inches. The ribbon is 8 inches times 8 ties. The mesh is 5.5 inch mesh at 22 inches times 8. And the tubing is 16 inches times 8. So this one, I want it to kind of lay on top of what's happening here to create that layered look. So it's going to look like this. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jessie. Welcome, you guys. And if you're new, welcome. Okay, if you're new and you've never seen me do this before, on my blog, I have a beginner video that will walk you through how to do the rails. So if that's something that you're interested in, that's on my blog, and it's hotmeshmom.com. You can't forget it. Let me clip these off. Where's my clippers? Oh. Ooh. Let's drop that. I clip these so there's just like a little nub, and then I'm going to fold it in the back. You'll never see it. Unless you have something to add, like glitter balls, or if you want to add anything else on top of this, that's where you will do it, but I don't, so I'm just going to clip it and fold that to the back. And this is what it's going to look like. This covers up the mesh pretty well. So it's going to look like that. See on the bottom, see how it's nicely layered? I know it's dark in here. I think it's because my table's facing this way, hard to face this way. Look at how much light that gets because the window's right there. Anyways, it doesn't matter. We're just so out of it because I haven't been in here in so long. I've been carrying this little kit with me all weekend. I even took it to California. I'm like, oh, if I'm feeling like I want to do something. And then I was like, oh my gosh, Carrie, spend time with your family. I did see my best friend. I saw her last year, and we didn't get to spend that much time together, and we didn't get to spend that much time this time either. It was for her dad's celebration of life. We grew up together. We went to school together, and I was always around. I got in trouble just like everybody else with him, and so it was a nice family get together, getting to see her family again. It was fun walking up to her cousins. I'm like, do you remember me? Lauren, of course, remembered. Jonathan took like 1 second, but Kevin didn't remember. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, really, Kevin? It was funny. Funny. It's nice to be around family. It was nice to hear nice things about her dad and memories. And I remember specifically because Jamie's mom's name is also Carrie. And when Bob would say, Carrie, he would call for her, and I'd always, if I was around, I'd always answer, yes. He would always do this sigh. Not you. As a teenager, it was funny because, you know, he always had this sigh. So, I mean, I'm the only other Carrie, so that's my memory, and it was fun. And I got to share that on a little memory card. So, yay. I think Jamie's still in California with her mom and her kids, but they're getting ready to start school too. I can't believe August is here already, you guys. Okay, you guys that are watching, do you have any plans for August? What's going on? Our school, when I went to school, we didn't start school until after Labor Day. But here in Las Vegas, we start on the 10th. We start like mid-August. This is early August. So, but then we get out right before Memorial Day. So it's kind of fine, right? So let me know, what are you guys doing? Do your kids, your grandkids going back to school? Your older kids, are they going back to college? Graduating? What's happening out there? Owen is going into 7th, and Amelia's going into 5th. I'm so excited for them. We got to get our school shopping, like all the supplies. I haven't done anything. So we'll just get that done this week, hopefully. You guys, this is coming out really cute. Oh, let me check. I haven't checked anything on YouTube. Let me make sure. Hello, everybody. Nora, okay, 6-inch mesh. There's a question on YouTube. Where can you get 6-inch mesh? This one is from the dollar store, but you can get them from Michael's carries them, Hobby Lobby carries them. Online, there's different places online that carry them. This red and black, we ordered it by the case last year from Dollar Tree. So if you're into getting things by the case, you can have it. Oh, I need to do this. You can have it delivered. So that's where this red and black come from. I don't know if they have any more. We also got the white and black, and I love it. For these little projects, this works out amazing. Some of their other mesh, I'm not a fan of, but I like these. This is perfect. Where else is 6-inch mesh? I would look like on Craft Outlet, maybe. Not a lot of places carry it, but I know if you're looking like in store, I know the craft stores have it. Hobby Lobby has some, and Michael's has some. Is it the best? No. But like right now, Hobby Lobby has their fall stuff. I don't remember seeing, I walked through really quickly. They were still putting stuff out. I don't remember seeing fall mesh, but they have other colors. So if you're looking to replicate this, I don't know if there is the black and the red, but you can either use black, look, there's yellow, even green, red. There's solid colors you could use if you don't have the check mesh like this. So whatever color you want, and look at what your sign is. My sign happens to have this red check and the sunflower, so it goes perfect. Excuse me, like this. Look at that. How cute. Okay, so let's get pipe cleaners on here. Oh, I turned that off. I was saying, let me try it again. No, I'm gonna have to let it cool down and maybe take it apart or stick something up the nozzle to clean that glue gun, because I messed it up. So if you joined late, make sure you watch the replay. I talk about all the measurements and everything. Where's my mouse? There we go. Yes, the kids go back next week. Thank you for the stars, Lucinda. Yes, Mom, on the 10th. Freshman. Karen says her daughter's going to be a freshman in high school. Her son is in 7th grade. Yes, I need all the supplies and clothes too. Dee, does it fray that much? Yes and no. Sometimes it does. This did not that much, but I didn't touch it. I just cut it, put it to the side, rolled the edge. If it starts to fray, I'd roll the ends in, so you're kind of controlling the fray like this. Look. So this is like really thin mesh. Look at this. If I were to keep this, let's just cut a piece off. I'm just going to do 22 inches because I don't know how much is on this and what I'm going to use it for. Okay, so here's 22 inches. If I look at how bad that is on there, can you see that? Yeah, oops. Look at how bad that is. If I were to just keep that an open ruffle, you'd have all this stuff everywhere. It's going to come, look, it's going to come apart and just be awful. Roll that end in, or you can even look, take it and fold that piece down to start your roll like that. If you get this sticking out, the end of it, and it's kind of frayed a little bit, just poke it inside. Now you're controlling the fray. So that's why I like to roll the ends too, because it's, now this one isn't frayed, but it's starting to. So roll that in, and now you're controlling it, and you don't have a fray. You gotta look at all these pieces that are falling off. You can cut those, but you're controlling the ends. Okay, so here's the sign. Now what you can do is hold this up. We don't have a bow, so really any spot that I pick is gonna be fine for a, to hang it from. So this one right here is the second layer because it's on top of the other ones next to it. I'm just gonna flip this around. I take the pipe cleaner and put it through, come on, put it through the back here like this, and then the ends, I just loop it on itself. So it's just creating a loop, and I kind of pinch it so the ends aren't sticking out. And then you can pull it this way so the ends are inside the wreath so it's not scratching. So it's like this. And now that I know where the top is, I'm going to take this and then I'm going to attach it here. So I put this mounting square on the side. I'm going to use where I put this tie, I'm going to use this to secure it to. I'm pushing right through the mesh. Have my other hand in the back, feeling that pipe cleaner. Okay, get this on here, and then I'm just gonna loosely secure it. I don't want to do it too tight, and then I don't have enough wiggle room on this side. So the same thing, I'm gonna poke through the mesh, down through. Hi, Gary. Judy, I have the link pinned here on the live. That's our store. That goes directly to this kit. But if you don't want the kit, we always sell the bases and the signs by themselves or as wreath rails. There's a lot of different options depending on what you are working on or what you want to do. So if you have that link, the pinned one, it should take you straight to the store. And you guys see, this is why I had all the ribbon coming out, because this sign was going to cover all of this. Now I'm just going to fix this a little bit. I think it's pretty good. This is super cute, very farmhousey. This would look great in my kitchen. I have like Pioneer Woman red, and these ties, you can move them away from the where the sign is, so it looks like it's popping out more, like this. So now let me flip this over. I'm going to twist these off. Let's get this one secured. And I'm just twisting several times so it doesn't come undone. And then this is pretty long. Just clip it. I leave like an inch and a half on there. And then take this and feed it back through into the wreath right where that tie is, just to secure it. And then not even gonna see it or feel it. There we go. Let me get that one pushed down. And then since I had it laying down, you can fix it. But there's the wreath. How cute. So what I like to do is I'll go hang it up and stand in front of it and start fixing anything that I think is out of place. Take my pictures, and that's done. How cute, right? See, like this looks like it's in line. I don't like that. So I would go back and fix some of that. But here's the two that we had. This one is with, look, black and white, and this is with the red and black. And those are the mini wreaths. Okay, that's all I have right now. I may be live later on, but I have got to get we got caught up on some old orders that need to go out today, so I'm gonna go jump out there and help Richard get that done. And that's all I got for today, you guys. I can't believe it's August. I know I'm probably forgetting 10 things, but hi Darlene. Thank you, Peggy Joe. But you know, whatever. That's par for the course. So let me tell you how big this is. If I'm going just right here on the edge, it's about 15 inches. So let's say 15 by 15. So it's not very big at all. And thickness wise, I'm just gonna go from the board. It's about 2 inches. So it's very thin. This is a good thin wreath too. No bow. If you add a bow on there, then you're gonna get crazy and add some dimension to it. But it's nice and flat for those smaller, tight spaces. Yay! Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the love. You love the Halloween one. Isn't that fun? I brought this one in too because I'm like, oh, I have a bare wall behind me. Let's see. And I still have my kitty cat up there. So, hi Joy. So, I will see you guys later. Enjoy the shopping. I'm going to come back and post the giveaway link. So, if you have time to hang around for a few minutes, give me a few minutes. I'm going to go pull it, come back, comment on Facebook for the birthday celebration.